teacher. In this occasion, I'm going to talk about the cattle ranching in the Amazon rainforest and answer the question about this crisis. First question: what is the happening in the Amazon? In the Amazon rainforest is experimenting a replacement of a forest area by cattle ranching. According to the article published before, the statistic showed the following. Since the 1960, the cattle herd of the Amazon basin has increasing from 5 million to more than 17 to 80 million heads, with an annual growth rate of between 5 and 8%. Around the of the Amazon rainforest that has been replaced, and around 80% of the forest areas have been covered by pastures, approximately 900,000 kilometers. Another important transformation is the replace of natural grassland by sown pasture in former forest areas. The main reason of deforestation in the Amazon is cattle ranching. This economic activity is increasing years to years the agriculture frontiers, but greatly affecting the Amazon that is the largest tropical forest in the world. Cattle ranching produced a big impact to the environment, affect the forest resource, water, animal diversity, and other factors relating with the environment. It is important to mention that with the level of replaced forest area for cattle ranching in few years with consume or natural resource. Two questions. What is cattle ranching doing to the jungle? The economic activities named cattle ranching is the main cause of the deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. For the establishment of this activity, the farmers replaced areas forest for the exploitation of cattle ranching. According to the article published of the FAO, the current situation of the following since the beginning of the colonization in the 1960 years, around 15% of the Amazon forest that has been removed through agricultural practice. Slash and burn is the most common way of the open primary forest. And high value timber is sold to timber companies. Annual crops are planted in the first year. Sometimes perennial crops are planted as well, or good soil pasture for young common crops. It's important mentioning that nowadays around 1% of the Brazil Amazon forest is opening through slash or boom. It is also important to stand out that 80% of the forest area have a pasture of cover. This should be the main land use of this region. Other influential causes are policing implemented by government that are not effective in the control of the expansion of the agriculture frontier. This is a highly determinant factor of the current situation. Third question: What are a sustainable solution to the problem? Mainly, there must be an analysis of the environment policies of each countries that form part of the Amazon's rainforest. These policies must be implemented regular and strict to prevent the expansion of the cattle ranching in this region. It's recommended to stop the growth years by years that is experiencing this economic activity because it have a big impact to the environment. In the current area of the cattle ranching, there should be implemented new systems of sustainable production where it's not affect this economic activity. According to the article published of how it currently exists an emergency system of sustainable production which are following. In in region of Brazil, the strategy of some farmers are now not to count only of timber extraction and lantern expansion. Some of them and are trying to use new financial supports to reforest degraded areas to not or not implement agroforestry system. In the south of Para, a larger cattle rancher has planted of tech a value timber tree in his pasture, increase land production, and decrease environment's negative externalities. Um, some smallholders have also developed small scale agroforestry system integrating perennial crops with fruit or timber trees. Uh, the solutions that are currently implemented are good, but it's not enough to compensate the impact caused to the environment. Also, it's important to mention that these sustainable are generally or an experimental level. To compensate the impact caused to the environment, the government and farmer must be implement this system on a level of production and develop other activities or compensation to environment. For example, reforest, carried of basin, maintains area forestry and others. And in my personal proposal to solving the Amazon crisis is, according to the article published for FAO about the cattle ranching in the Amazon rainforest, currently the areas occupied for production of cattle is 1900,000 kilometers, and the Amazon rainforest have an area of um, uh, 70, 70 millions of kilometers. Actually, the area occupied of these economic activities is very big. In addition, it is important to mention that the quantity of heads of cattle today in this region is 18 millions. In my personal opinion, the most effective way to solve the crisis affect the Amazon rainforest is by stopping the increasing of the agriculture frontier and implement new sustainable system of production as silvopastoral and agroforestry. With this system, we look to reduce negative impact to the environment, but without affect the economic activity. Also, be implemented the new sustainable system of production. The farmer will participate an increase of the number of cattle heads annually. This may happening through intensive system of sustainable production. Other important factors are the government must establish policies strictly about environment care. Thank you for your attention.